Welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking a casual look at Foretale. It is a deck building adventure kind of game, so let's dig in. Here's patron Fullpain needs money to help his father and local miners. His friend Leo says there's someone in town with a very lucrative job offer. Okay. Welcome to Foretale, an adventure game where you progress by combining cards and exploring decks. This is it, Fullpain, our ticket to the easy life. One last job and our days of stealing apples from the market are behind us. That's what you said the last time. So who is this contact of yours? His name is Timothy. Says he has worked for people like us. You're sure he can pay? Because I could really do with all my knee right now. Don't worry, he promised a hefty reward. Should be more than enough to help your father and the miners with their strike. And for me to take an earlier retirement. It's just a little difficult to track down sometimes. Better ask around then.
He looks like a good place to start.
Typical region of the game is composed of 3 to 6 location cards placed on the board. Right there. Cards placed on the board. You can learn more by hovering your cursor over them. Sometimes clicking them will also trigger some dialogue or a reaction from your characters. Try it out for yourself. Click on the left card with the beggar. He will remind you of what he wants. You're looking for someone by the name of Timothy. I see. Very secretive fellow he is. Is he? I think I heard something about him the other day, but sadly my memory isn't what it once was. Right. What might jog your memory, I wonder? Bite to eat usually does the trick. About 5 food, drink should be sufficient. 5 food, that's enough to last a few days. Ignore my friend here. We'll come back with some food for you. Marketplace, Apple Merchant. Gold, food, fame, grim. Theft, murder, violence, and general lawlessness. A reputation like that guarantees respect among outlaws and makes law-abiding citizens quake in their boots. You can open doors, having the respect of the community is always a good way to achieve your goals. Staying alive is not a complicated business. Eat, drink, sleep, and repeat. The tricky part is finding vital resources in a world where everyone is struggling to get by. Money. Money. Okay, so different things pop up. Guess these are your actions. You can get 1 food from the guy there. 3 food with nimble hands. You have 4 food, a gold, teach you to the graveyard, and I fight some people. Okay. Or I can get 2 food from him. I can get 3 food if I do that.
Volpan decided he'd take that one to go.
Okay. Can only play one card per location card on the board. Sometimes it'll transform the target card into another location card, but most of the time it'll just consume it and travel to the next card. Standard use card of the board will go back at the bottom of the exploration deck. And once a slot is available, it will automatically be filled with the top card of the exploration deck. Can't run out of location cards to explore because they always recycle. Okay. Solidarity of the week. Still need some food though.
You know what they say. An apple a day and all that.
In time, I'm starving. Okay, I think we got enough food now. Let's see what this guy knows. Lead the way.
Ah, bandits.
Beware, a hostile token is blocking this card. Won't be able to play any card on this suspicious street until you got rid of those bandits. If you click on the token, you can see the creatures forming the group and decide whether or not to engage. Most confrontations start with a negotiation phase. If you have the correct resources, you might discard this threat without any violence. If you don't absolutely need to play here, you might as well try to avoid any conflict and play on the other cards available. Yep. What do I get? More survivor sense. Okay, so nothing pops up on this guy. Is there health? Or attack? That how many? Oh no. Just how many there are? Or? Let's step away. We can get info from this guy. Oh, thank you, young bird. Now about this Timothy chap. But of course, where are my manners? Here, follow this path.
That should show the way. Heartwarming stuff.
Okay. Thanks for the tip, friend. A good day to you, bird. Oh, what now? Suppose we should follow the old beggar's directions on that piece of paper. Sometimes you have to seek directions to progress the story or reach new destinations. Check the descriptions on your cards. Make a quick wish. There's a just small crowd. Gains fame. Needs to find the nearest marketplace. Okay. That's not either. Okay, so that's 2 away. This gets me a fame. And a food. Let's do it. Over here. Crowd of curious town folk. Wait, I can kill people? That's funny. Gold will get me more fame. Food will also get me fame. Sure. Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Heartwarming stuff. I don't know what you did to wind them up, but they look mad.
Okay.
Oh, those are quite delicious with
More
sauteed
food.
with a little honey, and if no,
Never start
maybe over.
if you know the right places to look. That should be market. Yeah. Didn't even have to fight.
Always, old boy.
Oh, but of course you are. We heard you have work. Do I ever? But before we get down to brass tacks, I always like to get an understanding of who it is I'm working with. What do you mean? I'd like a demonstration of the value you'll bring to this operation. Demonstration. Yes, you know, skills, my boys. Show me your skills. The pair looked at each other perplexed. What did he mean, skills? Skills in combat, sleight of hand, or maybe just a good old trick shot from Leo? By scanning through the cards in your hand, you'll be able to determine which ones can be played in the current situation. From the hand will always highlight the game board elements on which it can be played. Try hovering over your cards and choose which ones to play on Timothy. Shot. Peppery diversion. Grim, I could play that. Seamless motion, Leo pulled out his bow and let fly an arrow straight at the leopard. Timothy felt a whoosh of air as the hat flew clean off his head. By the time he had turned around, it was already pinned to a nearby tree. How's that for demonstration? A little dramatic, but fine shot nonetheless. Timothy turned around, picked up his hat, and placed it carefully back on his head. Well, I've certainly seen enough to pique my interest. Then perhaps you could tell us what it was you needed. I'd like for the two of you to acquire them for me. An item for me. Very rare and beautiful lyre, currently in the possession of Lady Foretale. You mean the old bat who lives on the hill? I wouldn't call her that to her face. But yes, that's her. I'd like you to break into her manor, steal the lyre, and bring it to me at the Holy Grove. The Holy Grove. I know the place well. I'll get you there myself, Voltaine. Excellent. Then I shall leave you to it. Alright, we've got a job to do. At long last. We can get straight to it if you think we're ready to go. Or we can spend some more time on the streets to prepare. It's your call. Remember, you only have a limited number of skill cards in your adventurer's deck. Spending too many of the skill cards will tire them out. If you want to recover some skill cards, you'll have to use rest cards on the right side of the board. Okay. Each rest card has its own set of effects and sometimes a price that you can decide to pay or not. Read carefully what they do. Go on, click on the rest deck and try to use their first rest card. An adventure will stop. Recover up to 3 skill cards per adventure. Okay, rest.
All right, back to work.
Still have some. Recovered some skill cards and suffered no other consequence. Don't expect to be... Excuse me. Don't expect it to be easy very often. The next card in the deck will cost you food or health. Okay. And the last card of the rest deck is always a game over, so be sure to check out how many times you can hope to rest in a region. Once you move on to the next region, the rest deck will be replaced with a new set of cards. The number of rest cards in the next region is independent of how many you've used here. Now I've completed this region. You have completed this region. You can either click continue or proceed to the next region, or you might want to spend some more time here to gather resources and allies. Noisy Tavern. I got no money. Fame don't work there. Get some food. Got him again. Another marketplace. Support well. I will continue on. Somewhere in the garden, Leo has brought Volpain to the city garden where food is plentiful and secrets lurk around every corner. Deep in the labyrinth lies our hero's destination for the evening. Lady Catel's Manor. I guess there's no resting in this one. Okay. There are now several hostile creatures in the search party, a deck of cards representing animals, chasing your party of adventurers. Each time a new location card appears on the board, if it has a search party called token with an eye, it may spawn a group of enemies coming from there. Okay. Some of your actions may also add hostiles to the search party. Hostiles that you may have to face later, so be careful. Right then, Timothy said the instrument is inside Lady Catel's manor. Big house with a labyrinth? That's one, but getting through that hedge maze is going to be tough. I think I saw some gardeners wandering around earlier. Maybe they'd know the way?
Oh, now you're in for it.
Okay. You guys, okay. Orchard. I can use fame on him. Get some food.
I hope you're planning to share some of that. Ooh, could be something good there.
Could be something good in there. Well, certainly I see a map in there. What do we got? Okay. What do I got? Well, I guess let's check out combat. I want that map.
Maybe you could buy them off?
Our first confrontation, but maybe there's no need for violence? Rolling over cards at your disposal, you may discover ways to get rid of some of your opponents. Get rid of enough opponents, bring the morale of the group to 0, and the rest will flee. If you use an aggressive card, the confrontation will automatically turn into a fight, but if you don't have any cards to play or don't want to play any cards, click the auto battle token to trigger the fight manually. Okay, auto battle. That's their morale. Still don't know where everything is. So I can pay one guy off with food, one guy off with fame. Okay. This ups my attack. Up my attack, up my attack. And that'll stun everybody. So I do have more arrows, and I'm assuming that's their deck. Okay. Well, let's pay that guy off with food. And that guy will only cost 1 fam.
My friend Volpan needs no introduction.
Right, you brought the enemy morale to 0. All remaining hostiles will now flee for their lives. When you trigger a panic, each fleeing enemy will grant you a 1, whatever the level.
Didn't fancy your chances, eh?
Like I can see some documents through the glass. Think they'll be useful? There's one way to find out. Maybe the gardener could open up the door for us. Can I help you? One can get lost in these gardens. Rallying cry. I see a gardener.
Seems you've attracted some heat, Volpan.
Goes me to the gardener. Map of the labyrinth. Only inner part. Why can't anything be simple? It's better than nothing. I'm sure we can find something to show us the way to the middle. Or someone. Okay, that'll move me back to the gardener. Over here. Need some help, sir. Solidarity of the week. Little help, please. Anytime, my friend. Bushes. We have an appointment with the lady of the house. Would you show us the way? Trim these hedges many a time. Follow me.
That's quite a statue.
Is it just a statue? What is it? Sorry, sirs, I'd rather not go any further. What? You're serious? We're barely halfway. It's a statue, sirs. Bad luck it is. Haunted. Gardener backed away from the statue nervously, leaving Volpan and Leo alone. I had to admit, it was rather foreboding sight. Great. Shh, I think I hear the guard patrol coming. Quick, hide.
Don't look now, but that's the law.
Alright, patrols we can deal with, but how are we going to find our way through the rest of this labyrinth? We found that map, remember? That should help us figure out the best route. Of course. Let's take a look once we've dealt with the watch. Alright, so I have to fight them. I do have some resources. I have no fighting resources. You can trade any of the character's skill card in the hand with one of those. Trade. I will take an aim shot. I take another aim shot. Oh, that just gets rid of them completely. There. Nothing will let me. We'll have to fight them. What do we got? Add a constable to the search party every round. Okay, he's got to go first. Enforcer. Oh, there's more guy. Through the card. Alright, well, I mean, we gotta do it.
Perhaps we can come to an arrangement.
4.5.
officers?
So I can buy off a few dudes. Can also kill. Deal 3 damage. The cheaper ones, 4.5. So I need to bring it under 2. So if I get rid of the 0.5, so that must mean that they are only worth 0.5. I want this guy gone.
Oh, they must have heard of your good deeds.
Okay. It's now 2.5, and then if that's health, that should bring them down. Take this.
Oh, that looked
I
painful.
got gold and the rest flee.
Ah, shame. We were just
Got
getting
fame.
warmed up.
There we go. Okay. At least one of your adventurers has only a few skill cards left in the deck. Maybe you can use a rest deck to recover some, since rest cards will give skill cards back to all adventurers. It's often a good idea to use your actions from all your adventurers and not just one. Spread the effort. They are mostly Leo. Okay. Rest. Yeah, I'm gonna rest.
Wake up, sleepyhead. The world's still ending, in case you forgot.
Statue. Using this. You should be there in no time. Good thing too, it's almost nighttime. Perfect timing. The darker the better.
That's Lady Catel's manor.
Maybe that is the hard part. It's all downhill from here. Wishful thinking. It's getting dark. Time to get down to business. Hold on a sec. This could be our last chance to rest up. Need my nimble hands at the ready. Sometimes the adventurers won't have their best skill cards in their hand, but don't worry. You can switch on. We've already done that. If it's unavailable, you'll have to pay a fixed price of 1 food per card. Yeah. But the cost of resting can be also pretty high, so be careful not to burn through too many of the cards. Okay. Nimble hats. Alright, let's do this. Do what you do best, I'll cover the exit. Undercover night, Wilpan ghosted into the manor undetected. He darted through the corridors until he reached the main hall. There in plain sight, he stood the lyre, or the lyre, in all its splendor, glinting the moonlight. All he had to do was reach out and take it.
The second he touched the mysterious lyre, Volpan felt an ancient power flowing through him. Reality fractured and exploded into an infinite number of worlds. all identical and yet somehow distinct. Beyond the webs of fate, he witnessed all possible futures, resonating, vibrating, clashing. And then he saw, and he knew. He, his loved ones, his city, his kingdom, his world, everything was going to disappear, swallowed up by a cataclysm whose origin lurked behind the veil of possibilities.
Can you touch the relic? The sheer power of the missions caused poor Volpain to collapse on the spot. Leo took his unconscious friend on his back and fled the mansion, an army of guards at his heels. Hang in there, old friend. We'll get through this. I'll deal with the guards and get you to a safe place. Volpain. Volpain! Lead this mission with a few victims in your graveyard deck. For now, that won't change anything, but be aware that if you leave a trail of bodies behind you, you may have to face consequences later.
Another job well done.
Relic. Volpain awoke in the forest of Boncari. Onseri? Whatever. The lyre was on the ground beside him, but Leo was nowhere to be found. Leo! Leo! Where is he? What happened? At that moment, he remembered the visions.
Impossible!
For a time to think, Volpain was struck with a vision of his friend in prison. A wave of despair swept over him. Where are they taking him? Are they going to execute him? Oh gods, please no. This is a Doom event card. It symbolizes a dark event that only Volpain can see and that will lead to the world to its end. Number above the Doom event indicates how many turns you have left to prevent these events from taking place by changing the course of the tale. Each mission you complete costs a turn, but don't worry, if you fail to complete a mission, you can always retry with no time penalty. I need to help him before it's too late. Okay. We must have locked them up here. Eisenberg Prison. Okay. This is a mission card. By selecting it, you will see its objectives and will be able to start it. The choice of which missions you'll complete and in what order is crucial to preventing Doom events from occurring. Missions also contain secret side objectives and choices to make that will change the way the next one unfolds. All leading to different results. It's up to you to experiment and make the right choices to fight fate. I'm coming, Leo. Wait, what the?
Oh no.
Volpain was struck with another flash. Smell of blood, clash of metal, roar of battle. A vision of massacre yet to come. Miners' strike. Father. Militia are preparing an attack on the blockade. Lady Foretale must be behind this. I have to warn them, or they'll all be slaughtered. I'm going to warn them, I'll need to find their leader, Karst. They won't budge an inch without his say-so. God, what have I done? It's this damn instrument. Volpain looked at the strange lyre with disgust. I wish I'd never touched the blasted thing. Maybe if I give it back to Lady Foretale, that might smooth things over? After all, a fault confessed is half redressed. If I write a letter of apology and present it to the Council of Mothers, they might be able to put pressure on Foretale to prevent her from ordering the massacre. Volpain looked at the lyre once more before packing it into his satchel. Slowly, painfully, he dragged himself to his feet. All right, Volpain. You can fix this. Took a look around in an effort to get his bearings. To his left, he saw the fumes of the city rising above the trees. To his right, the silhouette of the Ferris Mount shrouded in the acrid smoke from the mines. Better get moving. Venture begins now. Make your own choices and discover their consequences. Welcome to Foretale. Okay. Very interesting. Choose your adventure kind of thing. I'm down. Alright, so that's 2 turns, 3 turns. Guess we have to go here. Theft of the relic didn't exactly go as planned. Leo is in jail and Lady Cattell is out for revenge. Volpain needs to break his friend out fast. Alright, just Volpain. Find a way in. The city watch is holding Leo in the local jail. Volpain needs to find a way inside to rescue him. Time for a prison break. Sweet.
Leo's locked up in there. There has to be a way in.
A friend in there is hoping I'd be able to pay him a visit. Visit? What you think this is? A bloody retirement home? Perhaps we could come to some sort of an arrangement? Well, perhaps if you arrange for me to get 5 gold, I'll forget I ever saw you. God, 5 gold. Where am I going to get that from? Oh, don't keep your stuff. I had lots of fame before. Okay. Rest deck, what do we got? Spend 6 money to buy a throwing knife, a healing bomb, and a lockpick, and recover up to 6 skill cards, or 3 skill cards per adventure. Or just rest. Okay. Okay. Well, the apple merchant. Apples, fresh apples, no maggots in them or nothing. Gotta stop saying that out loud. Alright. So, money for fame, money for apples. I've got apples for money. Fame for apples. Okay. Nimble hands, I can steal some apples. Eavesdrop. Diversion. Nimble hands. Nimble hands. Looks like I got a few nimble hands. I'll get 3 apples from him. And then apples equal money here. And money there. I get 3 apples. That just seems the best deal.
It's better when you don't pay for it. Trust me.
Small crowd. 1 food for fame. 2 food for dollars. Eavesdrop gets me an local chit chat. The 1 food, noisy tavern. Well, I think we need gold, so let's get some gold.
And sold.
Don't have much for fame, so I'd like to get some fame for 1 gold. 2 for 1's pretty good. Good. You scam snowed way inside the prison. Besides getting arrested, sir? Yes, besides getting arrested. No idea, but you could ask around the other kids. Most of our parents have been in the clink at some time or another, sir. There's a hidden entrance, somebody must know about it. Maybe some street kids or shady locals could help. Street urchin. Not very many cards. It's a Grim. Receive that. Use a food. I'm low on food. What else will give me a fame? If I get a Grim, get rid of a Grim. Okay, don't hurt me. I'll come with you. Apple Merchant again. More food. Food turns to gold over there. Okay. And pickpocket, I get 1 food and 1 gold. Shiny. These rest cards running out, so 6 gold. Got this guy. $5 Grim I can get in. Get 2 gold. I could also get 2 gold from there. What's the next location? The Gathering. Okay. Guard post. Suspicious street.
Not a bad deal.
Okay, I got $6. So I can get in there now. But he doesn't get me through there. Staying for some food. Food gets me fame and the next place, which is going to be them again. Gets drop. It's me local chit chat. Nasty little street. Oh, I use 2 food. I kind of want to rest. 6 money buy, knife, healing bomb, and a lock pick. That just seems like it could be really helpful. We got 2 cards in there so far. And you have eavesdrop and solidarity left. Is there a world where I can get more money? It's $2 equal 2 gold, but that 2 gold doesn't. Or $2 equal 2 apples, but that doesn't translate into a positive. I can do a fame for food. Potentially get back to market. One fam to 2 food, so that's a positive.
Oh, those are quite delicious when sautéed with a little honey. And if no, you're right. We don't have to.
Okay, looks like I might actually save some money. That's the next one. Okay. So then I should. What should I do? Food will give me fame and another street urchin.
Are you sure about that one? Looked
And then
pretty
should
well
get me
fed to me.
to there. Here it is. Come on, let's go. And then I'm gonna spend 6 gold to rest.
Well, back at it then.
And now I got some extra tools, all rested up. And seems the prison isn't secure. Snag fit, but we should be able to get through. Easy for you to say. Guess that just makes it beat. Okay, free Leo from his cell. Now that he's inside the prison, Volpin needs to find Leo's cell and break him out of there. Okay. Prison was dark, dank, and foreboding. Mournful wails echoed down the grimy corridors. Guards prowled the halls, eager to dish out beating to anyone who stepped out of line. Slipping by unnoticed wasn't going to be easy.
I'd recognize that tale anywhere.
Full pain in here. Come on, old friend.
Don't look now.
It's got guards.
That's the law.
We're here. Let me out of the cell and we'll make it worth your while. Exactly. I sense a presence, or I sense you're not supposed to be here, yes. I know a little magic trick that could throw all the guards off your tail.
Don't look now, but that's the law.
Oh, lots of guards. Okay. Do you have the key? I'm working on it. Another one of your party tricks? Please. You have to find a way to open the cell. I'm too pretty for the big house. Not to mention useful. Okay. So lockpick will get him out. Lockpick does not get him out. Description doesn't do much. Peppery diversion, solidarity of the week. What do I get? Mercenary. That could be handy. Eavesdrop. Also get me a mercenary. Anyone there? We kind of need some help here. Alright, let's hack our way out. Okay. Another eavesdrop. That got me quite the crew. To get the plants. Guard's room. Long corridor. What are my options here? Guard's room, long corridor, prison warden. Keeps the cell keys around her neck. Attacking her without allies would be suicide. Okay. She keeps the keys. Maybe we use the lockpick
Keys, you
here.
say? need 'em.
Not sure I want to know the answer to this, but what exactly are you in here for? Got what doctors refer to as an incurable case of kleptomania. I'm guessing that your time behind bars hasn't helped your condition? Can the snake just go through the bars? Hard to say, really. I'll know more once I get out. Well, hold on a minute. What about our deal? Cut purse. Okay. Maybe a criminal, but I keep my words, sir. Here, you seem like a sneaky fellow. You got in here without all the screws sounding alarm. After all, how about I teach you one of my favorite tricks of the trade? Thief demonstrated a curious maneuver by which it was possible to lift a whole purse without alerting its owner in the slightest. You know, it's not half bad. See? I know a thing or two. There's just one thing that bothers me. What is it? If you're such a talented criminal, yes. How come you couldn't figure out that you could slip through the gaps in some part? Yeah. You make a fine point, sir. I'll remember that for the next time I'm locked up in here. Without a care in the world, the thief slithered away down a long corridor into the darkness. Corridor. The long kind. Okay. We escape prisoner. It looks like somebody escaped. Okay, so don't have long before the first room. Let's go. You just use a skill card, but the only effect will have move on to the next. It's the most efficient way to travel, but skill cards with no effect in particular. At least we'll remove this card, move to the next in the exploration. What you need for a mission is to reach a card somewhere in the exploration deck. Moving forward is usually useful. Just try to use a skill card that you won't need too much in the near future. Keep in mind you can't do that with an inventory card. This can only be used if they have an actual effect on their target. Okay. Well, I mean, that'll get me some food.
Compared
That's
to some
handy.
of the other things he'd stolen, this was small potatoes.
What's we got here? Nimble hands. So I should just use nimble hands. Move forward. I need them.
Good afternoon, officer. I don't like the look of that one. You better have a warrant.
Guards, be prepared. We've had word of an intruder in the area. Not too bad. Thing I can do to prepare. If I spend 3 fame. Okay. I might need that to negotiate. Exploration. Prison break. I'm interested of who this is. Mercenary. Okay. I want to pick up another one. Okay, good. And back to there. Where I can get more food. I'm out of cards. Okay. Well, let's go.
Perhaps you can grease the
Or
wheels of justice here, Volpan.
anything here will. Oh, that immediately does damage. Where's this? Can pickpocket them. My fame will turn him to my side. Non-aggressive cards. Okay. So if I pickpocket, what do I get? Neo Silky. Okay. Pickpocket you for some gold. I've already been pickpocketed. Fame. Robbed him.
No autographs, please. Temporary diversion. Stunned. I hope you know what you're doing fighting the Watch.
That's okay. Prepare to die.
Oh, ouch.
Okay, and
Well. I didn't think you had it in you, Volpan.
just to save me some health, I figured that was useful. Did what I had to save Leo. Born lay dead in the ground before them, a clamor arose up from all around the prison. Alarm bells rang as the guards went on full alert. Okay. Any way for me to get fame. get food. Okay. I need some more cards, so I will rest, and they should...
Time's over. Back to work.
Go there. Okay. Only thing I can do.
They might look the other way for the
2.5.
right price.
Pickpocket him. What do I got? Healing plants. Okay. I won't get them to leave. Money will get him to leave.
That could have gotten out of hand.
5, and there's 1. Heal for 4. What was it? Oh, he's out of 7. Okay. Upgrade that engages combat. Okay. Mercenary.
Yeah,
Up my
you're
attack.
taking on the gods of the watch.
Should be dead. And dead. So I got some Grim I can play with. Cool. Leo, you okay? Can we talk when I'm out of here? Look for the warden. She must have the key. Alrighty. Yep. Already done, bro. Let's get out of here. Rendezvous at my shack on the other side of the forest. Got it.
You never cease to amaze me, Volpan.
Alright. Fleeing through the forest. Leo is free at last, but the watch will be looking for him. Time to head to the rendezvous point back at Leo's shack in the forest. As he fled the city, Volpain could hear the sound of footsteps chasing behind him. From the sound of things, his escapades in the prison had attracted some attention. But then, as if from nowhere, there was a loud bang. An explosion came from deep in the city, somewhere near the guard barracks. Soldiers froze, a number of them turned back and ran towards the prison. Seemed somebody had done their magic trick as promised.
Friends of yours, Volpan?
Alright, is there a... Well, I'm going to end that one here. Thanks for taking a peek at this with me. This was Foretale. If this looks interesting to you, you can pick it up in the link in the description. Until next time, thanks for watching. If you like this sort of thing, leave a like and a comment. Comments are really good, especially early on in the channel. Lets me know if there's things I can change, or maybe you could give me some tips that you may enjoy yourself. Also, any ideas on other things you want me to check out, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks. See you next time. Peace.